Okay, let's get into your reading, Taurus. There is someone who loves you, and I need you to understand what I mean by that. Because love gets used for everything. And what I'm seeing in these cards is not the everyday version. This is the kind that arrived in them the second they encountered you and never left. Never softened, never became something they could put down at the end of the day. It just stayed and grew and became the thing that's there when they wake up and still there when everything else has gone quiet. And they didn't plan for this. They didn't build up to it slowly. It hit them the way the truest things always hit, all at once, before you're ready, before you've had a chance to decide how you feel about it. And what they felt in that first moment has never once let them go. And it is not going to. And your guides want you to understand the full size of what one person is quietly, completely, unstoppably feeling for you. Drop a comment right now and say, I claim this. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and turn on that notification bell. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, first oracle card. The feeling hit them like recognition, like they already knew you before they met you. And your guides led with this because it explains the immediately part. Because when something hits immediately, when a feeling arrives before reason does, it's because it bypassed the mind entirely. It went straight to somewhere deeper. And what they felt when they first encountered you was not, I think I like this person. It was, I know this person. Not literally, but in the way the soul knows things. In the way something in you can feel familiar without being able to explain why. And that feeling of already knowing is what the craving is built on. Because you don't crave what's new and unfamiliar. You crave what already feels like home. And to this person, you felt like home from the very first moment. Okay, second oracle card. The craving is in their body, not just their mind. It's physical and they can't think their way out of it. And this is the oracle card that explains why they can't stop. Because this isn't a feeling they're choosing to hold on to. It's in their body. The specific physical quality of a craving that lives somewhere below thought. In how they feel when your name comes up. In the way their attention moves toward you in a room before they've consciously decided to look. In the feeling they carry after being near you that takes a long time to settle. And they've tried to think their way out of it, to be rational, to tell themselves it's just attraction, that it'll pass. And none of that has worked. Because what's in the body doesn't respond to logic, it just stays. And what stays is you. Okay, third oracle card. They think about you constantly. You are the first thing in the morning and the last thing at night. And your guides want to give you a real picture of what their inner life looks like right now. Because you are everywhere in it. In the morning, before the day has properly started, before they've spoken to anyone, you're already there. A thought, a feeling, the specific awareness of you. And at night, when everything quiets down, and the mind goes where it actually wants to go, it goes to you. And in between those 2 points, you show up constantly in random moments that have nothing to do with you, in the middle of tasks that should be taking their full attention, in conversations about completely other things, where somehow you still appear and they've stopped being surprised by it. Because you showing up in their mind has become the most reliable thing in their day. Okay, fourth oracle card. The love has depth underneath the craving. This is not just want. This is the real thing. And I want to make sure you understand what kind of feeling this is. Because craving can sound like something temporary, like a phase that passes, like something that burns bright and then burns out. And your guides are showing me something underneath the craving that is much more than that. Depth, real, genuine. This is not going away depth. Because the craving is the fire on the surface. And underneath the fire is the substance of real love. The caring about you. The wanting things to be good for you. The specific tenderness of someone who doesn't just want you near them, but wants you well. And the combination of the craving and the depth is the most complete version of what one person can feel for another. Okay, fifth oracle card. They are working up to doing something about it. The craving is becoming action. And here's where it's heading. Because the feeling has been building long enough and getting loud enough that staying still has become harder than doing something. And this person is working up to it. Not there yet, working up to it. Building the courage that a feeling this size requires to actually be said out loud. And the working up to it has a quality I can feel in the cards. It's close, closer than they've been before. And the craving becoming action is going to produce something that reaches you soon in a way you are not going to miss. The Lovers, the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Moon, the Empress, the Nine of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Sun. Okay, the Lovers, and of course the Lovers is here, of course. Because the Lovers is the card of recognition, the soul level, there you are. I have been looking for this knowing. And that recognition is exactly what hit them immediately, before the mind caught up, before they had time to think it through. Something in them recognized you at the level the Lovers describes, and the rest of what they've been feeling since is the consequence of that recognition not being able to unhappen. Because Lovers level recognition doesn't unhappen. It just stays and stays and stays, getting louder until something is done about it. And the Ace of Cups is the feeling at full overflow. Because what they feel for you is not a measured, contained, I have this under control feeling. It's the full cup overflowing. The specific quality of a feeling that has gotten bigger than the container and is spilling over into everything, into their days, into their nights, into the thoughts that aren't about you, but end up being about you anyway. And the Ace of Cups overflowing is why they can't stop. Because you can't stop an overflow by thinking about stopping it. You can only let it find where it's going. And where it's going is toward you and the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands is the energy behind what they're about to do, because the Knight of Wands is fire in motion, passionate, direct, the one who acts on what they feel without overthinking the action. And the craving becoming action has the Knight of Wands quality. It's not going to be tentative. It's not going to be a maybe kind of sort of reaching out. It's going to be direct, bold, the full energy of someone who has been holding something this big, finally letting it out in the way that someone who feels this completely can't help but let it out. And the moon is their private inner world right now. And it is vivid because what lives in the moon is the private, honest, No one is watching version of what someone feels. And in their moon, in their private, honest inner world, you are everywhere. Your face, the specific feeling of you, the craving in its full size, unmanaged, exactly as big as it actually is. And the moon shows me that what they've been showing you is only a fraction of what actually lives in there. And the fraction is already a lot. And the full version, the private, honest moon version, is everything the title said it was. And the Empress is how they see you. And I want you to hear this clearly. They don't see you the way you see yourself. They see you the way the Empress card sees someone, as magnetic, as someone who radiates something that most people don't have, as someone whose presence changes the quality of a room. And the Empress being your card in their eyes explains the immediately, because Empress energy doesn't build slowly, it hits. It lands before you've had time to prepare for it. And when it hits, it produces exactly what this person is experiencing. The craving, the can't stop, the won't stop, the I felt it immediately, and it hasn't left me since. And the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups is the wish they carry about you. The specific, pointed, I know exactly what I want wish that this person has about you. And what they're wishing for is not abstract. It's specific. It's you in their life. Close. The way they want you close. And the Nine of Cups wish is the kind that sits with someone and doesn't leave. That gets more specific over time, not less. Because every time they're around you, the wish becomes clearer. And the clearer it becomes, the harder it is to keep it only a wish. And the Two of Cups, is the most important confirmation in the spread, because the Two of Cups is mutual. Two people, both feeling it, both in it, and the Two of Cups being here is the cards telling you that what this person feels for you doesn't land in empty space. It lands in something real on your side. And the Two of Cups is the destination of the craving, not the craving staying one-sided forever, not the feeling being permanent kept in the moon's private world. The Two of Cups, both people, both in it, meeting in the middle, and the sun is the joy on the other side of all of this. Because when the craving finally becomes real between two people, when the can't stop, won't stop feeling gets to actually land where it's been aimed, the feeling on the other side is the sun, warm, bright, uncomplicated. The specific happiness of two people who finally stop carrying their feelings separately and get to feel them in the same direction at the same time. Okay, tea leaf cards. 7 of them. First tea leaf card. The exact moment it hit them and what you were doing when it happened, because there was a specific moment, one moment where it arrived and you were doing something ordinary, something completely unremarkable to you, and whatever you were doing was the thing that did it, the thing that made the recognition happen. And they remember that moment in detail. The specific ordinary thing you were doing that produced in them the feeling that started all of this. And you probably have no idea what that moment even was. Because to you, it was just a moment. And to them, it was the moment everything changed. Next tea leaf card. Them trying to talk themselves out of it and failing every single time because they've tried. I want you to know that. They've had the rational conversation with themselves. Slow down. Don't get ahead of yourself. You barely know them, and none of it has worked. Because every time they build the argument for why they should feel less, the feeling responds by getting bigger. And the failing to talk themselves out of it is what convinced them this is real. Because you can logic your way out of a crush. You can think your way past something casual, but you cannot reason your way out of something that's in the body and the soul at the same time. Next tea leaf card, you crossing their mind in the most random moments and the smile that follows. And this is the most tender tea leaf in the reading because you show up for them at the most random moments, not just when they're thinking about you in the middle of something completely unrelated. And when you show up, something happens on their face, a smile that arrives before they've decided to smile. The involuntary kind. The kind that happens when something good shows up in your mind unexpectedly, and they might not even notice they're doing it. But the people around them notice, and they've probably been asked, "Why are you smiling? What are you thinking about?" And the answer is you. It's always you. Next tea leaf card. The thing they want to say to you, sitting in their chest, waiting to be said because there's something they haven't said yet. And it's sitting in their chest, the way unsaid things sit, heavy, present, taking up space. And it has been sitting there for longer than is comfortable. And every time they've been near you, the thing has pushed to come out. And the timing wasn't right, or the courage wasn't fully there, or something stopped it. And now it's getting to the point where the stopping it is harder than the saying it. And the saying it is close, very close. And when it comes out, it's going to have the full weight of everything it's been holding while it waited. Next tea leaf card, them finding reasons to be near you. The craving producing proximity, because the craving doesn't stay internal, it produces behavior. And the behavior it produces is proximity. Finding reasons to be in your orbit, manufacturing the circumstances where being near you is possible. And it probably looks like coincidence from your side. They just happen to be there. They just happen to reach out. They just happen to find the occasion. And from their side, there is nothing coincidental about any of it. Every proximity is deliberate because every time they're near you, the craving gets a little bit of what it needs, and a little bit of what it needs is still not enough. Next tea leaf card. The feeling spilling out to someone they trust, they've told someone about you, because feelings this size don't stay completely private. They get too heavy, and at some point, probably already, this person told someone about you, someone they trust. And the telling had a specific quality, that this person is unlike anyone I've ever felt this about quality. The I don't know what to do about it quality. The I felt it immediately quality. That becomes undeniable when you say it out loud to someone who can hear it. And the person they told understood immediately. Because when someone describes the kind of feeling this reading is about, the can't stop, won't stop, felt it immediately kind, you don't need much more explanation than that. And the last tea leaf card, you and this person finally in the same honest place, the craving becoming something you both get to feel, and your guides ended here because this is where it's all heading, you and this person finally in the same honest place. The craving no longer one-sided, no longer private, no longer a feeling they carry alone, but something shared, something you both get to feel in the same direction at the same time. And the Two of Cups made real, and the sun shining on it, and the thing they felt immediately that hit them before their mind caught up, finally getting to exist in the open between two people who both feel it and both know it. Okay, final messages from your guides, 7 of them. Trust what you've been sensing from this person. You haven't been imagining it. And your guides put this first because they know the doubt that shows up. The are they really feeling this doubt? The am I reading too much into it doubt? The it feels like a lot, maybe I'm imagining doubt. And your guides are removing it completely. You have not been imagining it. Whatever you've been sensing from this person, the attention that has a different quality, the energy that feels like more than casual, the moments that seemed charged with something unsaid, all of it is real. All of it is exactly what you thought it was. And the sensing was never your imagination. Next final card. You have an effect on this person that they did not expect and cannot control. Own that, and your guides want you to own something about yourself. Because the effect you have on this person is real and significant, and not something you manufactured. It's just what happens when who you actually are is in the room with someone whose soul recognizes it, and owning that, letting yourself know that you produce this in someone, that your presence does something to a person that they didn't see coming, is not arrogance. It's just accuracy. And accuracy about your own effect is something your guides very much want you to have. Next final card. Stay open. The craving becoming something real between you needs you to be receivable, and your guides have practical guidance for what comes next. Stay open. Because when this person finally acts on what they've been carrying, when the can't stop, won't stop feeling becomes something they say or do, they need you receivable, not guarded, not closed off behind defenses built for other situations. Open, present, the version of you that can actually receive what someone is bringing when they bring it fully. And the craving becoming the Two of Cups needs both people open at the same time. And your guides want you to be the open door it's looking for. Next final card. The immediately quality of what they felt is the most honest thing about it. Don't dismiss it as too fast. And your guides want to validate the immediately, because when feelings come fast, when something hits before you've had time to think it through, the instinct can be to distrust it, to say it's too fast, too intense, too much for something that started so recently. And your guides are saying the immediately is the most honest part. Because managed feelings take time. Feelings that have been considered and evaluated arrive slowly. And the feelings that arrive before the consideration are the ones coming from somewhere deeper than the mind. And the immediately they felt for you is the soul speaking before the mind had a chance to edit it. Next, final card. This is the real thing, not an infatuation, not a phase. The cards are showing you the real thing, and your guides want to say this without qualification. This is the real thing, not an infatuation that burns bright and fades. not a phase they're going through, not something that's going to look different in a month. The real thing. The lovers confirmed it. The depth underneath the craving confirmed it. The 9 of Cups wish and the 2 of Cups destination confirmed it. And the real thing deserves to be received as the real thing. Not held at arm's length. Not tested to within an inch of its life. Not treated like something that probably isn't what it looks like. It is what it looks like. And what it looks like is someone crazy in love with you. Next final card. Save this and drop a comment. Tell me who you already know this is about. Save this reading right now. Bookmark it. Share it today, because when you share something like this, what comes back is tenfold. And drop a comment right now and tell me who came to mind when you pressed play. Because I think you already know. You felt it in the title. A face, a name, someone whose energy has been showing up in your life in a way that has a certain quality to it. So drop a comment and tell me who it is. And come back when they finally say the thing they've been carrying in their chest. And tell me what it felt like when they said it. Because someone watching this right now doesn't fully believe someone feels this way about them. And your comment makes it real for them. And the very last card, they felt it immediately and they haven't stopped feeling it since, and it's all pointed at you. They felt it immediately and they haven't stopped feeling it since, and it is all pointed at you. And your guides saved this for last because it's the whole reading in 3 sentences. The lover's recognition hit them the second they encountered you, before the mind caught up, before they had time to decide how they felt. And the Ace of Cups filled and kept filling, and the moon got vivid, and the Empress vision of you made the craving make complete sense. And the 9 of Cups wish became more specific every day. And the Knight of Wands started to move, and the 2 of Cups is waiting, and the Sun is on the other side. And all of it, all of the can't stop, all of the won't stop, all of the felt it immediately is for you. Every bit of it pointed at you, building toward you, and it is not going anywhere, because the real thing never does. Okay. To bring this home, someone is crazy in love with you. They felt it immediately, can't stop, won't stop craving you, and the cards showed us everything. Your guides told us the feeling hit them like recognition, like they already knew you before they met you, that the craving is in their body, not just their mind. They can't think their way out of it. That they think about you constantly. You're the first thing in the morning and the last thing at night. That the love has real depth underneath the craving. This is not just want. This is the real thing. And that the craving is becoming action. It's about to move toward you. The lovers showed the soul level recognition that hit immediately. The Ace of Cups showed the feeling overflowing, bigger than any container. The Knight of Wands showed the fire in motion, what happens when they finally act. The moon showed the vivid private world they carry completely full of you. The Empress showed how they see you, magnetic, someone who changes the quality of a room. The 9 of Cups showed the specific wish they carry about you that gets clearer every day. The 2 of Cups showed the mutuality. This is where it's heading, both people in it. And the Sun showed the joy on the other side of it all becoming real. And the tea leaf cards showed the exact moment it hit them and what you were doing, them trying to talk themselves out of it and failing every single time, you crossing their mind in the most random moments, and the involuntary smile that follows, the thing sitting in their chest waiting to be said, them finding reasons to be near you because the craving produces proximity. The feeling spilling out to someone they trust, and you and this person finally in the same honest place with the craving becoming something you both get to feel. Trust what you've been sensing. You haven't been imagining it. You have an effect on this person they didn't expect and cannot control. Own that. Stay open because the craving becoming real between you needs you to be receivable. The immediately quality of what they felt is the most honest thing about it. Don't dismiss it as too fast. And know this is the real thing, not infatuation, not a phase. The cards are showing you the real thing. All of it confirming they felt it immediately, and they haven't stopped feeling it since. And it is all pointed at you. Claim this, loves. Drop a comment and say, I claim this, and someone is crazy in love with me and I receive it fully. Because every word of that is true. Save this, share it today, and drop a comment and tell me who you already know this is about. I want to know. If this resonated, please give this video a thumbs up, drop a comment, and tell me what hit hardest. And if you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe and turn on that notification bell. Take care of yourself. Bye, loves.